You should have picked up those tickets. Hi. I'm Sam Anderton. I'm the president of the Oregon High School Solar Car team. And we're based in Bend, Oregon. We're a group of high school students from around the community that built a solar-powered car. And no, it's not a Tesla. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you guys kind of about what we learned through Solar Car and a little bit about how we built it. So who we are public and we're recruiting. We're not based at any specific school. We're actually around the Bend-La Pine School District. So if you're a high schooler and you want to join the team, you should. We are a nonprofit. We have a registered 501c3 number, so donate. We are growing, we're innovating, and we're engineering. We started out with this aluminum car with house panels on the top, Heliocentric 1, we like to call it the aluminum bathtub. We now have Heliocentric 2, completely carbon fiber, super light, and we're moving on to Lumidos, which is the future car. We got it from the molds from Stanford University's solar car. You probably ask, why are we doing this? We're not going to go to work every day in a solar car yet. We go to a race on the Texas Motor Speedway every year against all the other high school solar car teams. This is kind of what it looks like. We have 4 travel days to Texas. We have team check-in, 2 scrutineering days on the Texas Motor Speedway where we make sure everything's checked out. And then we have 4 race days on the Speedway. Not a race for speed, but a race for endurance. We learn a lot of things through Solar Car. You guys probably think, oh, only engineering. It's not all engineering, but there is a lot of engineering. A lot of it. And so we learn these kinds of engineering. Before we build our solar car, we have to design a virtual model in SolidWorks, which is really great. We get to identify problems with the car before we make it out of carbon fiber. That's a very cost-effective way to go. We learn a lot of electrical engineering. We learn basic and advanced electrical skills. We learn how to wire up electrical circuits. We learn how to handle batteries. And some of us even overcome our fears of high voltages until you arc the batteries. Yeah. And we also learn a lot of mechanical engineering, as you may think, just because we have to build a fully functioning car. That is a difficult thing to do. You have to have wheels and motors, and you have to take into account weight distribution and the body and everything. It's crazy. And so we work a lot with composites. Our car is made up of carbon fiber and fiberglass, and that we use that material because it's light, way lighter than steel. It's actually way stronger than steel, but it's also flexible when it needs to be. And we learn a lot of computer science besides the design in CAD. And we work a lot with Arduinos. Who's worked with an Arduino? Nice. We have a programmable motor controller, dashboard, and battery management system that regulates and controls the flow of power in and out of our batteries. Now, I told you guys, we learn things that are not engineering. We learn a lot of professionalism. We learn how to get here on a stage and talk to people. And we learned to do all those things. But we also learn a lot of collaboration, because one person cannot accomplish a goal that big without a lot of hindrances and things that you don't want to deal with. There are a lot of skills that are required to build a fully functioning, rolling under power, solar-powered car. And that's why we're called the Oregon High School Solar Car team, because collaboration results in way better ideas than one guy who wanted to build a solar-powered car. So we get to meet a lot of really cool people through Solar Car. Here's some examples in the next slides. We met a couple called Kat and Hayu Han. They used to be co-captains of the OSU Solar Car team. They got married while they were co-captains. Everybody say, "Aw." And now they work at SunPower and Tesla, massive companies. We met Wesley Ford. He used to be the captain of Stanford University's solar car team. Now he works at Google Autonomous Vehicles. And we met Paul Israel. He is at Sunlight Solar here in Bend. He's awesome. And we also know a guy named Robert Williams. He's the chief engineer at Lancair. They build carbon fiber airplanes in Redmond. We also know Jason Mooney. He's the composites manager at Z.Aero. They build flying cars. None of this can be done without awesome sponsors, so if you guys want to donate, thanks, Scott, for doing the whole financial thing. It's not a surprise. you guys should definitely contact us. We have a donate button on our website, and we have an email if you guys want to get connected. And we also have social media. If you guys want to check out the car, we'll try and post events that we're going to ahead of time. And, oh, you didn't scan the QR code. Thanks.